game is called Believe It or Not. Neek, if I said Jalen Hurts and the Eagles have fixed their offense, believe it or not?
Not. I mean, I think we have a lot more evidence to the contrary. One really great week against a team that I don't think very many people are taking seriously at this point. They don't even seem to be taking the rest of the season all that seriously. I think it was great, a good, get right momentum builder, and maybe they can build on it in coming weeks, but 1 week isn't enough, I think, to feel like this offense is completely fixed.
Yeah, numbers look good. Game took 2.5 hours. J-Mac, if I said the Bears are going to win the NFC North, believe it or not?
Believe it. And the reason I'm saying that, you look around the division, the Lions lost this week, and the Green Bay Packers lost Micah Parsons. That is huge for the Bears. And then you look at the other side of it, Caleb Williams probably had one of his best games of his career, throwing the football, making good decisions, and a few incredible throws within it. If that passing game continues to get better, look out for the Chicago Bears.
All right, so that's on one side. And then how about in the AFC? Jeff, if I said this is the year Josh Allen finally gets to the Super Bowl, believe it or not?
Believe it. Listen, when you look at what Josh Allen is doing, even this last page, his last 3 wins, Himbo gave me these stats. 7 tuds, no interceptions in the second half, a 99 out of 100 QBR, and he's averaging 8.1 yards a carry. Pretty much Superman. And he's going to go into the playoffs where they will be favored against every team because of Josh Allen. If their defense can just hold serve, this is the team everybody will circle in the AFC that they'll be scared to play.
They were favored Sunday at New England against a team that had won all those games in a row. And Graz, for some reason, I always associate you and Buffalo in late season. They seem to love sending you up there for these big games. So someone made the statement here yesterday. This is nowhere near the best team that Allen has had. Right. But when you look at the rest of the conference, this might be his best chance to finally get there.
The only player that looks like he has a chance to get into the postseason field that has more postseason experience than Josh Allen is Aaron Rodgers. And, we know it's been a long time, obviously, for him. Yeah, the Buffalo Bills are aware of this. Like, they talk about this openly, that, if they can get in, and they can still be division champions. Yeah. If they get in, you don't know how the Patriots are going to respond in adverse conditions in the playoffs. You don't know that about the Jaguars or the Broncos. These are teams that they might be great, but the Bills feel like they know what they are in the playoffs, and they've won these games, and they feel like they're going to go into it with a great deal of confidence. Now, does that help them stop the run? That's a big question, obviously. Right. But when you have that experience and you have that quarterback, that absolute freak of a quarterback that brought them back from 21-0 down in New England in a must-win game for their the confidence only rises.
And the truth is their defense in the second half against the Patriots played lights out. I mean, I literally asked these guys this morning, what was so different in a half?
They just mixed it up. They just ran a bunch of different stuff. And I think that it worked for that situation. There are limitations to the pass offense. I think in any given game on the road, I like Josh Allen and his team. It gets scary when you say, well, we got to do it 3 times in a row on the road, and you have to have this 99 QBR all week. Fortunately for them, they also run the ball really well. It takes some pressure off of Josh Allen. But that defense, man, we talk about it every week, and it feels like every year for them. They're so turnover dependent that it doesn't feel like it's something that's going to protect them.
Allen is 0-4 on the road in the playoffs in his career, but you think about some of those games. There's the 13-second game at Kansas City.
He walked off winning.
The game last year against Kansas City. He's been tremendous in all of them.
As I look at it, you look at the AFC, Josh Allen's going to be the best quarterback in the conference. The question mark is his supporting cast may be the worst of all the playoff teams in the AFC. When you look at who's at wide receiver, when you look at their defense. So to expect him to go out there in every single game, like you just said, Neek, in the playoffs and just be outstanding and outperform everybody on the field, that's a lot to ask of Josh Allen for me to say if he doesn't make it this year, this is the one year.
And again, think about the defenses you go face, right? Like you go play Houston, you go Denver, you go play Denver. Like these defenses get so much better when you start. It tightens up.
I will say he is going to be a legend, and this would be like a legendary moment, legendary run. If anybody can do it, and I think he's obviously one of the players that is capable of doing it. It's something that I wouldn't count against him, but it's going to be a real tough thing. Those defense, the Broncos and the Texans.
Yeah. Just look on the screen. Those would seem to be, they just went into New England and won. We know they can do that. Right. The 2 teams on the screen, you would think, we saw the Texans beat him to shreds on a Monday night not long ago. So we'll see. If Allen can get there, look, the only 2 quarterbacks who've made it to the Super Bowl in the last 15 years as a wild card were Rodgers in Green Bay and Brady in Tampa. He fits in that category, right? He's that level of quarterback.
100%.
So let's see if he can do it. All right, as of last night, Week 15 is officially over, so let's put a little bow on what we saw. J-Mac, who had the best win?
We don't have to go much further than what we were just talking about. The Buffalo Bills, to be down 21-0 with the division on the line, and for Josh Allen to put this team on his back, and for them to come back on the road in Foxborough and get that victory and keep the playoff hopes alive of winning that division and hosting a game in Western New York, that was a huge win for the Buffalo Bills.
Dominique, who had the best individual performance of Week 15?
I got to go with Trevor Lawrence. He's had it for a few weeks in a row, and it's not only the efficiency of the offense, but it's also like the big play, absurd athleticism, like all the things that we thought Trevor Lawrence could be. Like I feel like what we saw last week was all those things came to life. Like this type of athleticism, he took this play, it was 3rd and 13 to the crib. He's rolling right, rolling left, throwing back across his body. He's dissecting defenses and checking down across the middle. Everything seemed to work for Trevor Lawrence for the last few weeks.
Worked so well, the opposing team fired their defensive coordinator the following day. Jeff, your favorite play of the week?
Oh, Jeffrey Simmons. Big man touchdown. Look at this. Hey, scramble drill. Let's throw the hand up. Make sure everybody knows we're open. Runs a little route. Look at him. He's going to come back, y'all. He's over there one edge of this. Look at him. Come across.
Shook his
Show
guy.
him. Show him what's up.
Big Jeff.
Go.
Yes, sir. Caught it outstretched, hands only. Didn't try to just, trap it. That's what happened.
He did. He looked comfortable back there.
He looked comfortable
back
That's
there.
a true athlete. 320 plus, and I'm saying plus, still snatching that ball out there.
Did you catch a touchdown in your career?
No.
Did you throw a touchdown?
No.
Did you throw a pass?
I threw a pass.
Was it complete?
No.
No.
It
when you say throw, you're stretching. I did score a touchdown, though. I did jump on a fumble. That's all that matters.
Oh. Dance?
I jumped up and down. Biggest regret of my career. I had told I like to talk a little bit. In the O-line room, I was like, if I ever score TD, pads are coming off. I'm doing the worm. I'm doing it all. I score a touchdown. I literally jump up and down in one spot and spike it. Embarrassing. Let myself down. Let the Saturday family down. Come on, be better than that.
Daniels will not make it back for any of the final 3 games. It will be Marcus Mariota against the remainder of the Washington schedule. Phillip Rivers is going to play again for the Indianapolis Colts this week. Shane Steichen, their head coach, announcing that he will get another start. The 44-year-old Phillip Rivers. They almost won this game against Seattle. Colts felt pretty good about Rivers' ability to kind of diagnose, change protections, get them in and out of the right plays. And they're just going to continue with him. They think he gives them their best chance.
Let's talk about it quickly. J-Mac, you were on the call of that game for CBS. Do you think that this is the right decision? Is he capable of winning games?
I do. I think it's the best decision. I think he gives them the best chance to win games moving forward. Now, you can diagnose that. You can look at some of those throws he made where he's shot putting it and is struggling to get through the air. But you also can look at the other side of it when they're at the line of scrimmage and the amount of times he's going up and he's communicating with the center and everybody in front of them, handing the ball off to Jonathan Taylor, getting them into the exact play they need to be in, Nick.
Nick, what'd you see?
Yeah, I mean, give Riley Leonard a shot, guys. Like, I loved it. It was fun. I was rooting for him. It was exciting and interesting, but they didn't really blow anyone away. I understand the intelligence that Phillip Rivers has and the comfort you have with him there, but the ceiling is there on the offense, and it's going to get really difficult, I think, going forward because their defense played incredibly well above their heads.
Unbelievable.
And they went up against
give up a touchdown.
An offense that's struggling. When this game would have looked a lot different if they were down a couple touchdowns, which is going to happen, and Phillip has to sit in the pocket and throw the ball downfield. It's going to get scary.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm pulling for him. Let's go, Phil.
Yeah.
And let self-preservation, fear. You'll get it blocked up.
Yeah.
Can you make any throws down? Our defense played the best, or the Colts defense played the best they could play. Jonathan Taylor had a good game. Steichen understood. Let's run it, and then try to limit as much as Phil can do. Can you go beat the rest of this thing and make a playoff run? Again.
Doesn't look good.
Feels